It's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. It's the end of February. It's February 25th, and if I'm totally honest, I have mostly taken a break from writing in February. I went for like my yearly checkup, so reminder guys, go to your yearly checkups. Go to your primary care, go to something where someone is checking on your well-being yearly, because I went to mine and some things were not right. It's been like almost a month, I think, since that appointment, and I have now had a lot of different blood work and we're trying to figure out some things, and I was doing like my regular yearly stuff and then some stuff for like my gynecologist because we've been trying to figure out some things for a while, and I got a not so fun diagnosis of PCOS, or polycystic ovarian syndrome, which seems to be way more common than I realized, but I've had a lot of symptoms for the past couple years that I feel like I went to specialist kind of doctors for, and every single one would kind of like rule everything out. Like they thought I needed my gallbladder out, but not really. And then they thought I had like Crohn's disease, but not really. And then they thought there was something wrong with my thyroid, and then maybe there wasn't, or I don't know. A lot of things, like not being able to lose weight, always gaining weight, having stomach problems, like infertility issues, just like all this different stuff. And nobody has been able to figure out until now that we did some extra blood work. But it's kind of like, if you're not familiar with it, it's a little bit more of a scarier chronic illness to me than I'm used to. I have had rheumatoid arthritis in the past and like gone in and out of like remission with that and a couple other little chronic illnesses because they seem to like to attract each other. They always cause, you know, a lot of problems, but this one just seems to be very systemic and kind of cause a lot of potential complications in all areas of my life that could be very permanent, like getting diabetes, heart issues, liver failure. Like there's just some stuff that's kind of been freaking me out, so I could not be creative, which makes sense. So I'm completely changing my diet and a lot of like additional monitoring, just like basically having to pretend almost like I am diabetic and cutting out sugar mostly and like testing my sugar a lot and some different things. And it's just kind of been like very overwhelming for me. So it's good to finally have a diagnosis, and that's nice, and I was able to like do a lot for it. There's a lot of like vitamins that I'm being depleted of that I'm very low on, and a lot of additional blood work I'm having to do. Anyways, I finally found a non-alcoholic drink that tastes good. So if any of you out there have like health problems like me, or just like are not big drinkers but want something fun, I found this at Trader Joe's. They have like this whole new section, at least in mine, of non-alcoholic drinks, and this is called Dry Secco by Groovy, and it definitely kind of tastes like a cider, but like almost lighter, like a mix between like Prosecco slash a cider. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's not too much sugar. I think it's like 10 grams, which is like a lot for what I'm supposed to be doing, but as like a fun treat occasionally, I think it's okay. It's not like 30 grams of sugar, which is what like a lot of juices are like in the 20s and 30s. Yeah, so that's kind of been going on. That's a little life update for you. And I got a lot of things to catch up on. So tonight I am going to write for the next little bit. I kind of just like am trying to romanticize the whole process and like just did some like really dreamy like get ready vibes. I'm trying to appreciate things a little bit more because I'm really not supposed to be stressed. That's like one of the big things. I'm supposed to like really work on like being calm and not stressed. Last year I was very stressed. So if you watched my like 2025 plans and goals video, very funny to me because I just posted that not that long ago when I'm filming this right now, and I showed you guys like my whole mood boards about like just like being very spa like and just being like soft and like I don't know, just very relaxed and like not being stressed. And it's like, oh, I just got this diagnosis that is like stress is going to make me feel sick, and I've always felt that way, or at least for the past couple of years. If I get really stressed, like if we had any like family problems or like your work was was really stressful or whatever it was, I would feel so sick. Like I would start to get so sick, not just like to my stomach, but like for days afterwards, I would feel like almost like I had a flu. And apparently that's a PCOS thing and I just had no idea. So being calm is a huge part of this, which is a challenge. I'm definitely having to like take time to do fun, relaxing things and like really just zen out about everything. A lot of exercising to keep those like endorphins up. And yeah, also not having sugar and not having a lot of caffeine and not having any alcohol has definitely like made my stress levels go down, which is good. I'm going to work on my book. I am just under 70,000 words. I'm at like, I think I'm 60 words away from 70K. And then I'll be able to cross off my little sticky note. And I kind of switched this month into editing because I just didn't have the mental stamina to be writing new words and being super creative. I only did that a little bit, and instead I've been editing the first few chapters because I have a friend, acquaintance friend, I don't know. We know each other and she likes all the same types of books that I like, and we have a lot of same opinions on books. We met at like a bookish event and she has offered to kind of be like an alpha beta reader, and she's going to be like an additional set of eyes on my book. So I've been editing and editing to try to send some stuff over to her. Not like changing anything really, just making sure it's like what I wanted, making sure it made sense, it was like grammatically correct, those kind of things, and sending it off. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm very close to doing that. I haven't decided how much I'm going to send her, but that was kind of like the only problem right now was like, I'm like, do I just send her the first couple of chapters? Do I just send her one? Do I send her the first half of the book? Do I just send her some of my favorite scenes and see what her thoughts are on them? I don't know. So we'll see. I'm very excited to send that to her. She was very excited about it, so it was nice. We met last year at a book release fantasy ball for the Crescent City books. My husband and I met her and her husband, and they're just like the sweetest people. And then we went to the same event. I didn't even think like to ask like if they were going again, but we went to the same event for the Onyx Storm fantasy ball like release party, and it was so fun and we had the best time. And she offered to do this for my book and was just like such a hype girl, and it was so sweet. So very nice. It's like things that I was looking for in my life. I feel like literally in that goals video I started being like, oh, I need to find somebody, and then she offered to do this. So hopefully it all works out. Yeah, I'm putting this off a little bit too long. It's like 5:45 and I'm not sure what time my friend is gonna call me, so I really need to get to work and just write a little bit, edit a little bit more, and get to work. I've just been editing YouTube videos in my spare time instead of writing. I'm like scheduling them ahead of time so that I can just have the time to write now instead of worrying about posting. You guys are all so sweet. You really make my day. I don't know if you realize how much your comments like make my day. So many of you leave just like the most insightful, helpful comments when it comes to writing. It's just so sweet, and I really appreciate all of you. And I just thank you so much for watching my videos and just supporting me and my channel and making it feel like we're all just one little group here trying to write our books and trying to read, and just it's just so fun. It makes it so fun to post videos. Like I don't have anxiety anymore about posting a video because I just, every time you guys comment, it's always so sweet, and it really just it's so nice. So your comments matter. And anyways, I'm getting all sappy, but we're gonna sit down, we're gonna get to writing. Yeah. Anyways, let's write together. Let's get some work done. Let's enjoy the experience. I'm really enjoying my office, so I'm gonna show you some fun clips of all the little romantic, cozy things going on in my office right now. My husband got this for Christmas and he doesn't really like massagers, so he told me to try it just because I have a lot of like neck and back pain, especially when I'm sitting here at the desk. And I was like, maybe it'll help with my neck knots or something. I don't really know what I think of this. It's also heated, which is cool. I was just editing a YouTube video for you guys and my neck started killing me. And I was gonna take a break just because my neck was hurting so bad. And I'm like, what if I tried this heated shoulder massager? It's just kind of like a lot. It has like a different setting, maybe like these less intense settings. Kind of makes me want to go to sleep. I've been working on this video for you guys for a couple days. It was supposed to go live on Friday. I was trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I only posted a video on Monday and Wednesday, which feels silly because it's like I could have just spaced it out and done like Monday, Friday, but I'm glad I got them all posted because then this video, I kept trying to get it posted on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today will be the day. It's just like a lot of me talking. It's about YouTube and hitting 1,000 subscribers and what I think like contributed to that. And it's just like not for just the regular viewers. It most likely will go out to other people, which is something I want to like continue growing in my channel, but it also like makes me second guess things a little bit more because I feel like the people who typically like watch like writing vlogs are much more chill than a bunch of other random people. I don't know. Actually, this feels pretty amazing now that I'm using it for a little bit longer. Yeah, but I just keep second guessing stuff, and I filmed this video in October, right when I hit my 1,000 subscribers mark, but I got really behind in October, I think, posting vlogs, and I was like posting August content in October. Yeah, I had to catch up by the end of the year, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this in January, and then in January I unexpectedly took time off from posting. So, but yeah, I'm just doing a little daily vlog, I think. I'm editing YouTube videos. I'm gonna get back to writing today. The problem is I really want to edit now because I have somebody who's gonna be beta reading and she's just waiting for it. So I have some like, kind of like, they're not prologues, but they're kind of like prologues. I had 3 of those before the book starts and those are all edited, I believe, and finalized. And now I need to edit chapter 1 again. And I might just send her those 3 things and be like, thoughts? I don't know. I'm really bad at finishing things, and that's how I'm feeling about this book. It's like 75 to 90% of the way done. I don't know. It like needs feedback and stuff. The whole thing like just doesn't feel done and perfect. So it's really hard for me to send it out. I need to just get over it. I need to get over it so bad and just like do it. Rip off the band-aid. But I had a ton of stuff to do this morning. Bills and life things. I'm going away a couple times in the next couple of months and I don't have all my flights booked. So I was just looking at that. This feels pretty good. Anyways, I had a bunch of random things to do. And it's like 10 in the morning now and I'm almost done with this video, but like not. And then I need to get some exercise on my walking pad done. I've been reading Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, which came out in the end of January. I've been like really slow to read it. I get like this with new releases all the time. I like don't want it to be over, and so I don't read it a lot. I just read a huge chunk the other day. I read from chapter 7 to chapter like 26 maybe. I'm like in the middle of chapter 26 and I had to stop because we had to go do something, and I remember it was just getting interesting. Like the chapter was, and I was like, no, I won't find out what happens. And then I've seen like a small spoiler online that something like huge happens in chapter 27, which is like one away from where I'm at. I don't know what happens. I guess it's not really a spoiler, but I've just heard people talk about chapter 27. So I'm really intrigued to see what it is because I don't know what it could be. Like I have no idea where this book is gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go places I don't want it to go, but in a good way. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work and finish this YouTube video for you guys, and then I will work on editing today. I don't know what video I'm gonna do next though. I really loved everyone's comments on the like what I wanted to do with this channel video. There were so many comments, it was so fun. Yeah, I'm trying to like get them all ready and out for you guys. So yeah, alrighty, I'm gonna go to work. Bye.